Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another video on Cambridge Primary Checkpoint Mathematics. This is Mathematics Paper 2 of April 2022. 084502 is the code, and you have 45 minutes to complete this paper, and this is paper 2, so you can use calculator here. So before we start, I would request you guys to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, and let me know in the comment section how do you like this one. So let's start. Question 1. Look at these number cards. We have these 4 cards here. Write the number that can be divided exactly by 100, 10 and 5. So which one? By 100. This one can be divided by 100. Yeah, if you divide by 100, it's going to be 5.5 divided by 5 also. This is 100. These two numbers are smaller than 100, so that is not possible. So your answer is going to be 5,500, right? Now write the number that can be divided exactly by 10, 5 but not by 100. So now by 10 and 5, this can be divided by 10, this can be divided by 5 but not by 100. So if you divide this 550 by 100, so this is going to be 5.5. so that is not exactly exact division. So because you will have some remainder there, so 550 will be answer for this one. Now number 2, match these numbers with their written form. Okay, so this is 4,750, this is 4,505, 4,505 is here, 4,550 is this one, this is 4,055 is this one. Okay, number 3, here is a shaded rectangle drawn on a grid of squares. So this is a rectangle. Draw a ring around the shape that has the same area. Okay, so first of all we need to count the number of squares. How many are they? 1 2 3 4 5 5 here, 5 here, so total they are 10 squares. So area is 10 square. So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. No, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So this is 11, this is 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This is again 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this shape has 10 squares. So this is the shape that have the same area like this one. Okay, now number 4, complete the table to show the times on 12-hour clock. So 12-hour clock, so we need to have timing written in AM and PM. 3:15 in the morning. 3 in the morning is this one, quarter is 15 minutes, so 3:15. So it is 3:15 AM because it is in the morning, right? 8:45 at 10. 8:45, that means 15 minutes less than 9. So that is going to be 8:45. So this is 8:45 PM. Remember to write down AM and PM whenever you write in 12-hour clock. 6:30 and 6:30 PM. In the evening it's going to be PM. Number 5, the sorting diagram shows information about class 4. Here we have girls, boys. They like tennis in this way, do not like tennis is here. So use this information to complete the Venn diagram. So we have here boys and those who like tennis. So how many boys do we have? We have 11 boys, right? Those who likes tennis, how many of them like tennis? So how are we going to do this? Do not like tennis. So we have here girls, those who not like, here this way, do not like tennis, girls. So it will go out here, 3 will come outside here. Then we have boys and do not like. They are boys but they don't like tennis. Boys will come here, no like tennis will go here. So do not like is going to come here. Right, now we are done with this one and this one. So we need to put these two. Let's see where. These are girls like tennis. We do not have any this is boy like tennis. Okay, so like tennis it will be here. So it doesn't matter they are boy or a girl, so 9 will come over here. So now here this is boys and what is this? Like tennis and boys. They should be boys and like tennis also. So 11 will come over here. Right? Now number 6. Number 6 we have Safia estimates the position of a number on an empty number line. She estimates the position on the same number line on same number on a different line. So we have here A, B, C, D, E. Draw a ring around the correct estimate. What does that mean? Let's see. Let's read it again. Safia estimates the position of a number on empty number line. Number is here. She estimates the position of the same number on a different number line. Okay. So here we have 1000. Here we have 10,000. So this is times 10, right? Of this. This is times 10 of this. Or you can say this is divided by 10. So this will be 10,000. This will be 1,000. So half of 1,000 is here. Half of 1,000. This is in the middle somewhere. So this is going to be 500. And half of this, when you divide it by 2, it will be 5,000. 5,000 is here. So half of that 2,500. So 500. So let's say we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is going to be 500. So I think A. Yeah, A should be the correct estimate. So here. You see the number is same but we have different scale now. So you need to choose number accordingly. Name 3D shape like this net will make. You see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles and 2. So I would say it is like this. So when you fold this one, this comes out to be like this. So this is cuboid. Now draw a ring around the largest amount of money. So largest amount of money, it is in cents and dollars. So this is $3.05. This is $0.35. This is $3.35. $3.35. So this one is the largest. 3.53. Number 9, calculate the size of angle A. So you see we have a straight line here and these two angles they add up to 180. So 180 minus 65 will give you this answer. 5 to 7 minus 6 is 115. So 115 degrees. Number 10, there are 10 sheep and 12 goats in a field. Tick the statement that are true. Cross the statement that are false. 10 out of 30 animals are sheep. What is it? Let's read. There are 10 sheep and 20 goats in a field. 10 sheep and 20 goat. Okay. So that means there are 30. Total 30 animals, right? So he said 10 out of, okay, fine. So 10 out of 30 animals, right? So there are 10 sheep out of 30 animals. Now half of the animals are sheep. Half animals, how many animals are there? 30. Half of that is 15. So are they 15 sheep? No. So this is not correct. Now 2 by 3 of the animals are goat. 2 over 3 of 30. So this is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. So there are 20 goats. Yes, there are 20 goats. So this is correct. So 1 over 10 of the animals, 1 over 10 of 30 are sheep. That means 3 number of sheep, but we have 10 sheep there. So this is not correct. Okay. So we have a different diagram here. Here is a pattern made from 3 different type of triangles. So we have 1 triangle here, 2, 3, 3 type of triangles. Write the mathematical name for A, B, C in the table. So A is here. This is the triangle. So you can see this triangle have all the sides different. So they don't have any relationship of the sides. So this is a scalene. Now B is here. So you see all the sides are same. So this is an equilateral. Equilateral triangle. C, you see this one is, this side is equal to the other one, because this and this triangles are same, so that means this side is equal. So this is an isosceles triangle, right? Now number 12, a farmer has 960 new apple trees. He plants 40 trees in each row. Write how many complete rows he can plant. So complete rows, so that means we have to divide this by 40. So 42 times 2, 2 times 2, 84, minus 6 minus 4 is 2. And then if I take here 3 times 2 is 6, 26. It will be more than that. So 6, 10 minus 4, 6, 11 minus 8 is 3. So 36 will be remaining. But he said he plants 42 trees in each row, right? So how many complete rows? So complete rows will be 22. And this will be not the complete row. This will go in the next, the 23rd row. So our final answer is going to be 22, because we just need the complete number of rows with the 42 trees. Number 13, the square of 2 whole numbers add up to 25. The squares of 2 whole numbers add up to 25. The 2 numbers are, okay, bit tricky. The squares of 2 whole numbers. So let's say 1 square is 1, and let's say 4 square is 16. But they don't add up to 22. Let's take 3 times 3 is 9. Next is 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus it is 25. So our answer is 3 and 4. So you have to use some numbers, okay, for trial and error method. Then you can choose which one is correct. Number 14. Here are 2 sides of pentagon drawn on a coordinate grid. So plot a point 5, 3. 5, 3, x, this is for x and this is for y, right? 5 is here and 3 is here. This is the point. Join 5, 1, 2, 5, 3. 5, 1 is this one and 5, 3. So that is done. To draw the third line of the pentagon. So 1, 2, 3 lines. So we are done for 1 mark here. The pentagon has line of symmetry. Write in the coordinate of the 5th vertex. The pentagon has line of symmetry. So pentagon, so we may have, like, let's say if we have this one here, maybe I can, if I take here, that will be confusing. It is like a rectangle. So if I take 5th vertex here, so then this will have a line of symmetry like this. Both sides will be same. So the pentagon will look like this. So we can choose this point. So this is going to be 3, 4. So coordinate is 3, 4. It may also be like 3, 5 and 3, 6, you know, because that is also giving you a line of symmetry, right? Question 15. Oliver and Chen both write a number. Oliver says, my number has 8 hundreds and Chen's number has only 3 hundreds. So 800 means like this. So that means to say ones, tens, hundreds. So the digit at 100 place would be 8. This is for who? Oliver, right? Let me write it down here. Oliver. His hundreds digit is 8, right? And Chen's has 300. So now my number must be bigger. He said my number must be bigger. Explain why he is not correct. So he may have another, it's not written like it is supposed to be 3 digits or 4 digits. So maybe his number is 400 like this, or maybe his number is like this. So the 100 digit cannot decide, he may have like more than that. So we can say it will be explain why. So it is true only if it is a 3-digit number, right? So if it's just a 3-digit number, so then it will be correct. But we are not specified like this is going to be 3-digit number or not. So it may not be correct. Okay. Number 16. Mia and Pere plays a game with cards. The number that touch add up to 10. Number that they touch here. Some of the numbers are missing. Write the missing number on the diagram. Okay, so how will this work? Let's see. Mia and Pere plays a game with cards. The number that touch add up to 10. Okay, so the number that touch each other. Okay, fine. So they add up to 10. So we are looking for the numbers, missing numbers. Okay, so these two add up to 10, add up to 10. So they should add up to 10. So that means 10 minus 10.0 minus 1.5. So this is going to be 8.5, right? So this is 8.5. Now this and this is also 10. So 10 minus 6.3, 7 and 3. So this is going to be 3.7. So just subtracting the number from 10. So 10.0, this is 0.8. But this is a calculator paper, right? Remember, I'm just doing it. So you can just use your calculator. So 10 minus 7.8 is 2.2. This also 10 minus 5.5 is 4.5, right? So that's how you can complete this one. That's it for this video. Remaining question we will do in the next one. I hope you guys understood. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you so much guys. God bless you.